Hey there, Channel versus What crew? Thanks for joining us for another big matchup. Today we're diving into a global heavyweight clash. Made in the USA versus made in China. What will win in a trade war? This isn't just about the tags on your phone or jacket. It's a trade war that's sparking headlines and shaping your world. Whether you're a savvy shopper, a business enthusiast, or just curious about 2025's economic roller coaster, we've got the scoop for you. Let's get rolling. Picture yourself picking between a made-in-America laptop or a made-in-China smartwatch. Sounds like a quick decision, right? Think again. Behind those labels is a high-stakes contest, tariffs flying, economies jostling, and the globe watching to see who comes out ahead. The US and China have been at this for years, but 2025's raising the stakes with fresh policies and bold moves. We'll break it down by comparing production strengths, trade strategies, consumer effects, and what's riding on this for everyone. Will America's homegrown push take the lead, or will China's manufacturing might hold strong? It's a wild ride, so grab a seat as we unpack it all. And if you're hooked already, give that like button a tap to keep the energy up. Manufacturing strengths. Let's kick things off by looking at what each side brings to the table. The United States excels in quality and innovation. Think advanced tech, semiconductors, electric vehicles, cutting-edge biotech. American factories rely on automation and highly skilled workers, producing top-shelf items like fighter jets and next-gen batteries. The downside? It's expensive. Labor costs are high, and manufacturing slipped to about 11% of the U.S. economy. Still, made in America carries a badge of trust and craftsmanship, winning over brands and buyers who value durability. China, meanwhile, is the world's production powerhouse. Your headphones, coffee maker, or gaming console, likely stamped Made in PRC. They deliver massive scale. Entire regions are dedicated to single industries like Guangdong for electronics. China's also upping its game, churning out AI systems, solar panels, and EVs that compete globally. Yet, some raise eyebrows over inconsistent quality or labor practices, giving critics fuel. Plus, rising wages are nudging costs higher, though they're still a bargain compared to the States. So, who's got the edge? America leads in prestige and precision, but China dominates with speed and volume. Folks, ever chosen US made for its rep or Chinese goods to save a buck? Share your take in the comments. Let's hear it. Trade policies. Next, let's dive into the strategies driving this tug-of-war. The US is doubling down with tariffs, adding fees to Chinese imports to boost local production. It's like raising the price on a borrowed tool to encourage making your own. Recent policies have targeted everything from microchips to clothing, aiming to revive American jobs. The catch? It's a slow build. Factories need time to scale, and higher prices are hitting consumers now. The states also want to loosen China's grip on critical supplies, like rare earths for tech. China's not standing still. They're countering with tariffs of their own, zeroing in on U.S. agriculture. Think wheat or beef. It's a calculated chess move, each side probing for weak spots. The PRC's also pushing self-sufficiency, investing heavily in semiconductors and green tech to dodge American restrictions. They're strengthening ties with markets like Southeast Asia and Europe, keeping their exports humming despite U.S. pressure. This policy ping-pong is complex. Both sides are holding ground, but cracks are forming. Shoppers noticed steeper prices on gadgets lately? That's the trade war at work. Drop a comment. How's it affecting your buys? Consumer impacts. Now let's talk about you, the shopper caught in the crossfire. In the US, Made in America taps into pride, like cheering for your local team. But tariffs on Chinese goods mean pricier imports. Your next TV or sneakers could cost more. Some companies are bringing production back to the States, which might create jobs. Great news, but it's a gradual shift, leaving you footing the bill while supply chains adjust. Plus, American-made products often carry a premium. High quality, sure, but that price can sting. China's offerings remain wallet-friendly, even with trade hurdles. You can still snag affordable gear, smartphones, appliances, you name it, and their tech's getting sharper fast. But tariffs disrupt supplies, so popular items might sell out. Ever scrambled for a hard-to-find console? If China's exports take a bigger hit, their low prices could fade too. And quality? It's a mixed bag. Sometimes a steal, sometimes a letdown. So what's your play? Splurge on US made for the feels or stick with China's deals? Tell us in the comments, what's your shopping style these days? Global stakes. Let's zoom out. What does this mean for the world? America's betting big on reviving its industrial base, aiming to lead in AI, renewables, and job growth. Success could mean more opportunities and less reliance on global supply chains. A win for resilience. But if tariffs misfire, prices could soar, allies like Japan or Germany might bristle, and small businesses could struggle with costs. It's like rebuilding a bridge during rush hour. Ambitious but tricky. China's eyeing dominance too, pushing hard into 5G, quantum computing, and clean energy. If they navigate trade barriers, they'll stay the go-to for affordable products, strengthening their global clout. But a prolonged conflict could slow their economy, unsettle markets, or strain domestic stability if jobs falter. The rest of the world? It's navigating higher costs, supply hiccups, and pressure to pick sides. Team USA or Team PRC. This trade war's more than economics. It's shaping the global order. Who's setting the pace for 2025? Share your thoughts below. Are you backing America, China, or hoping for a truce? Your trends and outlook. What's the pulse for 2025? The U.S. is accelerating reshoring, offering incentives to bring factories home. Think tax breaks for chip makers and EV plants. They're racing to outpace China in strategic tech, with billions poured into innovation hubs. But scaling up takes years, and tariffs are squeezing wallets now. Electronics and apparel prices are climbing. Meanwhile, China's forging ahead, targeting tech independence by 2030. They're leading in battery production and expanding trade with Africa and Latin America to offset U.S. restrictions. Thus, data's clear. Global trade's under strain. Shipping delays and costs are spiking. Finding affordable tech this year's no picnic. Both sides face pain. U.S. exporters like farmers are hurting from China's tariffs, while Chinese manufacturers grapple with shrinking orders. Could this spark a new equilibrium, or just more turbulence? We're betting it's a long-term chess game with no quick checkmate. What's your prediction for 2025? USA surging or China standing firm? Lay it out in the comments. Let's see your foresight. In conclusion, so who's claiming victory in this trade war? Made in the USA or made in China? Right now, it's neck and neck. America's got innovation, heart, and a drive to rebuild. But China's scale, agility, and global reach are tough to beat. For you, it's about balancing costlier goods with choices that reflect your values. Every purchase tips the scales. This contest is reshaping jobs, tech, and the world's future. And 2025's just the opening chapter. What's your stance? Team USA's homegrown hustle or China's budget brilliance? Flood the comments with your pick. Made in America or made in China? If this breakdown got you thinking, hit like and share it with friends. Let's spark a global chat. Subscribe to Versus What of the Brainy Croissant channel for more deep dives into the topics you care about. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.